Orleans City Councilman Oliver Thomas worries the city could lose federal money to find and replace lead pipes.
Chris Joseph reports the Sewerage and Water Board's plan to use the money has been delayed for over a year.
Federal dollars flowed to New Orleans to find and replace the city's lead pipes to help protect residents like Bree Dalton.
Is this something that we're ingesting in our body that could be potentially hazardous?
We met her in November after the Sewerage and Water Board sent her a letter saying the material that makes up her service line is unknown.
What do you mean the material is unknown?
The utility has a program to find out what her pipes are made of and replace them if needed. Lead can cause serious health effects, particularly in children. The federal government gave the Water Board $86 million for the program. Now, City Council member Oliver Thomas says he's concerned the Trump administration could claw that money back if the Sewerage and Water Board doesn't speed up its work.
Why would we take that chance?
The bidding process for a contractor to manage the work began in November 2024, but a challenge to that process is unresolved. Thomas published a letter asking for an update and timeline.
I mean, what I want to know is that what's going on behind the scenes.
He warns any continued delay places the federal funding at risk. Has the federal government communicated to the city of New Orleans that if you do not use this water line, sewer line replacement funds that you reference in your letter, that money is going away?
They didn't communicate with us some time ago that they were going to send ICE and federal border patrol here either. But they did. I don't think this administration communicates their intent.
The EPA did not respond to Fox 8's request for comment. Meanwhile, the Sewerage and Water Board did not make any leaders available to explain where things stand. It has previously said 300 school inspections have been completed. A 2024 study run by the Water Collaborative of Greater New Orleans found more than 80% of the samples it tested were positive for lead. However, severity differed. Taya Fontenot helped run the study and says a delay in replacing pipes could be a factor.
It really does depend on every individual service line in the system, but it is clear to say that it is the aging of the infrastructure that does cause the corrosion. And so the more time it does take to replace the lines, it does lead to longer exposure and potentially increased exposure.
She says she supports getting more answers from the Sewerage and Water Board so residents like Dalton can have a clearer picture on what's next. Thomas says he plans to call the Sewerage and Water Board to a public meeting if he doesn't get clarity. Now, just in the last hour, the Sewerage and Water Board sent a statement saying it expects a decision on the bid protest shortly. It did not give a timeline or any answers to the councilman's questions. If you're concerned about lead in your water, you can request a lead testing kit or a Walder filter from the Water Board online. Meg?
Thank you, Chris.